Well, they're new.
Yeah, and they're going to sit right here until they get the ball joints and tie rod ends, and then Tuesday probably.
Did they mess up and give you 2 trees by mistake?
Nope, that's what's coming. But you can see how aggressive they are.
No, I mean, I thought you went with K2s.
Well, I went with K2s because I thought that's what they have, but the K3s those are K3s. That's the newest.
Did they put those on by mistake then?
No, that's what I asked them. That's what I want. And so K3 is just fine with me.
Okay.
That's the newest.
Yeah,
supposedly the best.
No, I just thought you went with the K2s.
Because I thought that's all I could get.
Oh, okay.
They got K3s.
Okay.
So they'll replace the tie rod ends. Both
should be a little...
All 4 ball joints need to be replaced. Yeah. Then we need to get the brakes done. And then we will get the
okay, so okay. I just thought you were going with the K2s because you said you were gonna.
Because that's what I thought I could get. But now you can't get them, so we got the K3s.
Or you can't get the K2s anymore.
That's what I was told online.
Oh.
But those are brand new, 4 brand new K3s.
Yep. Well, this should be good.
Yeah. That's a 10-ply truck tire, basically.
Yeah.
And the ball joints need to be replaced, and so do the tie rod ends. You don't want to screw. And then you need the alignment, so that's $3,300. Okay, that's fine. Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have them.
Well, we'll have to see. Well, when we get all this, we'll have to see if those are ride quieter than these.
Well, they may not, but the bottom line is you got an old 4-wheel drive that's got guts.
Yeah.
All right, so then what we'll do is we'll get the brakes fixed. And this is what I was going to do anyhow, get the transfer case fluid swapped. And the transmission fluid and filter swapped. And then at 100,000 miles, you need plugs. And that's going to be expensive again. But at that point, the only thing other than coolant should pretty well be taken care of. So it should be good for another 5,000 miles or 10, maybe more.
Okay.
But that will do a whole lot better in the deep snow than those other tires.
Oh God, yes, definitely.
K3s, oh yeah.
And those should be even do better on
ice.
Water
and ice
than the K2s do.
Yeah. Yep. K3s. As you can get now, as far as I'm concerned, and it gives it a more aggressive look. Of course, they're not wore out either.
No.
The other ones are pretty much worn out. So.
Yeah, those definitely have the more sipes on than the K2s even have.
Yeah.
And they're deeper sipes than the K2s. Well, it'll be interesting to see how they work in the snow and everything else.
I would think really good.
Probably should be pretty good.
You got 4-wheel drive with ABS. Or all-wheel drive with ABS and 4-wheel drive, the ability to put it in lock.
Yep.
You know, yeah, it should crawl right anywhere you want to go with it. And plenty of horsepower.
Well, within reason. It's not 700 horsepower.
It's plenty. It's expensive enough to drive. Those tires are not going to be real fuel efficient compared to.
I think they're slightly better in the fuel efficiency market than the KO2s. Yeah. Just slightly.
Bottom line, the 3 is a better tire. We got 3s, so can't go any better than that.
Well, no, it's tire just came out last year.
Yeah. But we do need to have it back by Tuesday because we need to take it on a trip come Friday. But with brand new tires, brand new tie rods, brand new ball joints, it should ride a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Quieter. Of course, it may yaw a little bit. Yaw.
Well, until you burn off the first little bit of the tire.
I don't care as long as they're big, heavy tires. You know. It's going to go through snow a whole lot better, especially with those side things for doing rock. Actually work on the snow, they say. So I think it's going to be as good as you can make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was good before. It just had a rough life. That's all.
Everything else.
But $3,300, there's an attention getter.
Yeah, plus other things.
Yep. But this is stuff we were going to have to do.
Yeah.
I'd already planned on the transmission fluid change and filter. I'd already planned on swapping the transfer case fluid. I don't think we've ever had the brakes worked on. So that's probably due too. So should it be very capable? I would say yes. Tires shouldn't be any taller than the ones before.
No, they're still 17. It might be slight because they're brand new.
Well, because you have a
but
warranty.
not by much.
Well, they're 50,000 mile tread warranty, and he said it comes with 13.
Yeah, it actually has a deeper tread pattern than the K2s do.
So it's like 13
they're like 15. They're 15 deep instead of the
13.
K2s are like 13.
Yep.
So a little bit deeper tread.
Yep.
Oh, where is it different? But
well, and it's supposed to last.
It's got a different. It's got a newer compound for the.
It's supposed to last 50,000 miles.
Yes.
So don't know that we'll need to buy more tires for it anytime soon.
No.
And once we get the transfer case and the transmission straight and the brake straight, we should be good for another till about 100,000 miles when we need to put spark plugs in, which I knew. But we spent money on this truck.
Yeah, because they're talking this winter could be very exciting.
Well, I'm sure it will be more. It will match it just fine.
Yeah. They're talking like a lot more snow this winter for us.
Yeah.
So you see something. But we've had kind of a soft couple of years winter time. I mean, this last winter season, it only got cold for like 2 weeks, really.
Well, they were really cold.
Yeah, it was really cold.
20,
and we got down
below.
like 35 below.
Without the wind.
That was only for like 2 weeks, and it was like back up to like 20, 30 degrees almost all winter.
Well, that's a whole lot better than when I was in Alaska. It was 60, 80 below. Actually, without the wind.
Yeah.
But what I wouldn't have what I would have gave to have a vehicle like that with those type of tires. Oh, yeah. I had 1,016 5/8 plies, but I had a 2-wheel drive, 300 inline 6 with a 3-speed on the column. This has got a Hemi Magnum.
Yeah.
4-wheel drive, lockable to some degree.
Within reason.
So
not as if it had a dedicated lock and hubs, no. But
well, those are a pain too.
And I don't know if this is actually electronic lock or if it just locks the.
I don't know.
The
never had to use it.
Spin thingy or not.
I've never had to use it because it always has plenty of power. And I went through snow and I was like,
I think one time we put it in 4 high.
Lock.
I think once.
I was like, whoa.
That's when Otto wouldn't go up that little hill by by Hardee's.
Yeah, but it had no trouble.
I put it in lock. It's like, oh yeah, we're good.
That's the end of that discussion.
I don't think we've ever put in 4 low, ever.
No.
I think we did it in the Durango once.
In the Jeep, I've done it.
The Jeep we did because it didn't have
Comanche.
Yeah, but it didn't have the lock function at all. And it didn't have anything.
That's not the way they built them back then.
All it had is that power setting for the transfer lock thing. You get the transfer case.
Well, that was power was for the transmission to give you more power versus mileage.
Yeah, that's about all the feature it had for any extra.
Well, it was a basic Jeep Comanche, although it had the 4-liter engine.
No.
It did pretty good considering everything.